This video will be demonstrating three key components of the Zodia Custody as a Service platform for enterprises: the admin console, the end client portal, and the approval terminal app. Each enterprise customer will be provided with an instance of the platform, which comes with a admin console that acts as your control room for creating end client accounts, reviewing and auditing the activities relating to wallets, transfers, and users on your platform. To log in, authorized admin will need to download the Zodia mobile app. The mobile app acts as the approval terminal for a specific user who has to be verified and assigned to an admin role. The account is linked to his or her provided email address. The user will scan the barcode in the login page, which acts as a form of 2FA, and the platform will automatically redirect to the admin console homepage. Access to the platform is permission-based. User will only see features and functionalities where they have permissions to. The platform may look different based on different user login. Note the enterprise platform comes with a predefined set of admin roles, but these can be further customized according to your needs. The admin console enables authorized admins to create client accounts. Once an account is created, the end client can log into a fully self-service platform upon completing the account registration. Let's explore one of the client accounts to review the full set of functionalities available from the end client's perspective. To log in, similar to the admins, the end client user will scan the barcode in the login page as part of the 2FA process. The platform will automatically redirect the client portal homepage. Now, based on the role given to the user, the interface will look slightly different for each user. Here's a quick summary of the default roles and permission groups available in the end client accounts. There are 4 key permission groups in the platform: wallet, address, transfer, and user. Each permission group gives the user the ability to view and/or manage that specific capability within the platform with a specific set of activities shown here. For each group, your end client can further specify the role of the user, which can be maker, viewer, and/or authorizer. This allows segregation of duties, assigning different users into different roles based on the end client's business requirements. Now, let's see what a user with maker permission for wallet, user, address, and transfer can do on the end client platform. Once the client company is onboarded, the registered user will be able to log in. He will then be able to see the onboarded entity name in the header bar and see the functionalities he has permissions to on the left-hand sidebar. Note, look and feel of the interface is customizable and can be tailored to your brand. Zodia utilizes HSMs to secure clients' keys and maintains segregation of domain by each end client. All created wallets are on-chain and segregated. As the maker, the user can self-create a wallet within the client's platform by selecting the blockchain, specifying a wallet name, and optionally specifying a wallet owner. By design of the default maker checker process, any request made by a maker will need to be approved by the maker himself in the mobile app and then further by one of the end client's authorizers. This maker checker workflow can be customized for each of the permission groups based on your risk and compliance requirements. Here on the left, we have approved the request as the maker. We'll now switch into the authorizer's approval terminal app to view and approve the request. On your right, you can see the authorizer's approval terminal mobile app. After logging into the app, the approver can view and click into the request, verify the details, and approve the request. Now back into the maker's interface, we can see the wallet is created. The end client can now see all created wallets and balances under the wallet screen. After creating his first wallet, the end client can now generate on-chain address to be shared with the counterparties to receive deposits. Before the end client can send any funds, they'll have to first whitelist the outgoing address. Let's select a self-address assuming the end client is moving their own funds from an external wallet into the platform. An address maker can click create a self address. The interface will prompt the user to put in the address information, including whether the address is hosted by a VASP in an exchange or at a custodian, or unhosted via self-custody. Specify the purpose of the address and the flow of funds, and input the address to submit. Similar to the maker checker process in wallet creation, any request made by a maker will need to be approved by the maker himself in the mobile app, and then further by one of the end client's authorizers. By default, a best practice whitelisting approval workflow requires an additional admin approval for whitelisting to ensure alignment with compliance policies. This admin check can be physical users or automated with third-party compliance tools, which can be customized based on your requirements. In a standard workflow, the platform will run automated beneficiary name screening and digital asset address screening via integrated third-party tools. To capture the end client's counterparties, an address maker can click Create a Beneficiary Address. The input fields and approval process for beneficiary addresses is similar to self-addresses. We have predefined templates which can be further customized to adhere to specific travel rule requirements. Clients that send funds in from unwhitelisted wallets will trigger the quarantine process. Funds that are sent in without pre-whitelisting will be automatically quarantined. They will not be released into the available balance of the wallet until the address is whitelisted. The pending funds are visible through the incoming balance and the wallet details. End client can view all historical transfers directly in the platform, either in the UI or via the reporting functionality. Now, let's see what an incoming transfer looks like from a whitelisted address by inspecting a successful incoming transfer. Once detected on-chain, we can see an additional layer of system check is in place before the funds are let into the wallets. We will dive into these checks more specifically in the admin console. With outgoing transfers, our platform is designed so that the end client can only select whitelisted wallet addresses and/or addresses within the platform. A transfer out request can be initiated, and by default, any request made by a maker will need to be approved by the maker himself in the mobile app, and then further by one of the end client's authorizers. Our default best practice transaction approval flow will then follow. We'll now dive into this approval process in the admin console. Our default admin role setting is that a compliance or customer success admin can review any transactions that took place on the platform. For example, in the last transaction, we can further inspect the different components of the system checks in place. Our default transaction approval workflow goes through the standard client maker checker process, and then further system checks are applied to both incoming and outgoing transfers. Whitelisting to verify that the address has been whitelisted. 2 additional compliance checks, which are linked to third-party compliance tools for name screening and digital asset address screening. Our standard workflows are integrated with world check and chain analysis. Provisions for manual approvers in case additional verifications are required. We can customize these transaction approval flows with you based on your requirements, which includes bespoke integrations to other compliance systems and/or design approval flows routed to individuals and teams in your organizations based on your bespoke policies and requirements.